My perfect, beautiful, lovely friends. Celebrations are in order. And it really isn't a surprise to any of you. Stocks continue their record run higher. I can't tell you how many times I come out here and explain to people that stocks are going to go higher. And I get pounded. Oh, Greg, you don't know what you're talking about. Stocks are going lower. This is the top. It's a blow-off top. It's whatever it might be. And time again, I'm proven to be correct. Look, it's pretty simple. I mean, honestly, to understand what's going on, where we are at, and what's coming down the pike. It can't be easier. So yes, a new record high for the S&P 500. And this is not the last one. It's not the last one. No. Let me show you this again, just so we could have some fun. I want you to look at this again. I showed you this morning, but let's look at the 1 month and the 3 month. Okay, you notice that they are yielding higher. The entire yield curve is still dropping all the way down. Now look at the 10-year there. Below 2, the 10-year yield is lower. The 30-year, lower. They can't stop it. They cannot prevent the long end of the curve from dropping, people. This is what I've been explaining to you, and we're watching it unfold. And the short end of the curve continues to come up. The Fed must act. That's what's driving this market here. The market is giddy and high, literally at a record high, thinking about the next hit of drugs that are coming. Okay, that's why the stocks are higher. Now, there's going to be some people that are going to say, well, the Fed doesn't need to cut rates because stocks are at all-time highs. No, stocks are at all-time highs because the Fed is going to cut rates. My God. I hope you're getting it. I really do. I don't know how many of you are paying attention to the retail apocalypse that is going on. And it's not just the Amazon effect. We got thousands of stores closing. The mom and pop stores, they're all gone. It's, this has been the United States of corporate America for quite a long time. And that's what this is all about. Let me raise a little question to all of you out here. Now, we all understand the rhetoric against Huawei, national security threat, right from the president, Vice President Pence, others as well. But now all of a sudden, it's okay to trade with them, regardless of that nothing has changed. Why do you think that is? It's very simple. National security doesn't matter in this environment. All that matters in this environment is stocks going up. So national security will be pushed to the side, don't matter, as long as trading with a company that was, was rammed down our throat was a national security risk by the president, by the vice president. No. We can trade with them as long as it pushes stocks higher. You got it, right? Look, I'm telling you, this is corruption and greed to the highest order. How about this one? Christine Lagarde, the IMF managing director, well, looks like she's going to get in to be the ECB chief here. We all know this woman got caught funneling vast amounts of cash into the government illegally, and she was convicted of that crime. I guess that's the standard here. We have criminals, literal criminals, running the show here. And greed and corruption are the norm. It's the truth. You can't make it up. Now, let me move forward just a little bit. Crude oil took a pounding today. Fell 5%. All right, we know for a fact, and we've seen it time and time again. I've called it, and it's happened. We're going to see a false flag event. Something to prop crude back up. Did you see the Saudi oil minister out? Oh, no, Iran is going to disrupt the global supply of oil. We have to act. This was just today. okay? And then apparently Israel, just look this stuff up for yourself, all right? I'm not going to post links. Let your fingers do the walking, is preparing for a U.S. military strike on Iran. Look, a lot of this might just be jawboning to push crude back higher. That's what they do. Crude will not be allowed to fall. By crude being higher, it subsidizes the entire energy sector, the entire financial sector. Stocks move up. And in this criminally corrupt environment, again, where we are now doing business with a company, Huawei, deemed a national security threat by the President of the United States and the Vice President. No, it's fine. It's fine as long as, stocks are higher. Nothing else matters. People, like I've been saying, you cannot make it up. If you wrote a science fiction novel, it was playing out like this, people would probably throw it in the garbage because they would say this is too far-fetched. It can't possibly be happening. But guess what? It is happening. So let's move on to the next phase. Pretty simple. So again, stocks hit a new record high today on the promise or the taste or the smell of a Fed rate cut. It's coming, period. What also is coming here is another backdoor quantitative easing. Our economy is in free fall. And like I've been explaining to you, just because the economy is in free fall doesn't mean stocks aren't going to go higher. This deviation is going to get much larger, much larger. And as I've explained to you again, this month, right now, here and now, is the month where world central banks are going to go nuclear. And you can see what they're doing. They're putting Lagarde in there, public enemy here, convicted felon. She's going to run the ECB more than likely, and she's going to, what do you think she's going to do? I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? Look, I hope you get it. I know you do if you follow this blog, and there's this faction over here that just refuses to, they're just willfully blind, and that's okay. We need them. We need the willfully blind. It's truth. To make this thing go in the right direction, you always have to have that group of people out there, and they keep subsequently another group of people in line as well. This is the way it always plays out. But for those of us that can see, it's pretty obvious as to what's going on here. It could not be more obvious to me. All right. With that said, I'm going to end this lovely video. Please share it if you think it's important. See you tomorrow. What can I tell you?